Hey everybody. Today, yeah, I'm get jumping all over myself. I'm Aaron from Comic Booked, and today we're going to do an unboxing of a couple of things from WizKids Heroclix. First is if I can get it to zoom in there and focus. Okay, first is a Marvel HeroClix X-Men Exoswords Release Day OP kit that I got. Um, Not for resale, but they did resell it. So I got this and uh, brick of Avengers War of the Realms. So I've never opened any of these, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to crack a brick of those and see what we get. So let's jump right in. For those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I've got a lot of box openings, HeroClix, Magic, Pokemon, sports cards, and just all kinds of things. So definitely check out my other videos. I do a lot of comic book stuff too. New comics every week. I talk about those. I've got a series that I just finished on the big event last year for DC Comics, which was the dawn, the led into the dawn of DC. It was the uh, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. So just something to go back and check out. We have a lot of other content, previous content with interviews with creators, and I'd like to get into more of that coming up, but just haven't been able to get things organized. I've lost all my partners, so I'm kind of all by myself doing this. But I hope that you like to watch these and you enjoy the content that I'm putting out. I'm hoping to do more. I've done a couple videos with giveaways in the past as well. I usually do unboxings for mystery Poke Slabs every month, the BAM box every month, and any other mystery box things or mystery packs that I pick up. I try to do some unboxings for that kind of stuff. So today we're focused on the HeroClix. Just stay tuned here as we bust stuff open. All right, so we're going to start off with the Exoswords OP kit because I really want to see what is in that. Um, So yeah, I lost my box cutter. I don't know what happened to it. I may have misplaced it. Someone may have snagged it. So I got my fancy knife here that truly cuts like butter, but makes it much more dangerous to cut myself. So I'm going to be really careful, just as you always should be when you're handling knives. And obviously, if you're a kid, you should have an adult help you. Don't do this yourself. All right, so right off the bat, we've got now this is the original OP kit. So this had three figures in it. They look all the same. Oh, they are Emma Frost, number 100, and they all look like they're number 100, which is cool. Um, yep, so all the same, so that's cool. And this Emma Frost is the looks like the Diamond Emma. Very cool sculpt there. And on her card, she is Hellfire Club, Hellions, and X-Men. Original form free. You can replace Emma Frost with number 40 Emma Frost in the same click number. And then I am ever so proud of all my girls. Defend. Adjacent friendly bystanders modify attack and defense +1. I have so many facets, darling. She has impervious, but succeeds on a 4, 5, or 6 and reduces penetrating damage. Wow. And protected from outwit. She also has charge, exploit weakness, and then, of course, X-Men team ability. And we flip it over. She's got a pretty decent, solid dial there. 8 movement down to 6, 11 down to 10 for attack, 18 defense to 17 defense, and then 3 and 2 with that exploit weakness. So that is very cool. A nice figure for sure. And now I have 3 of them, so I can always trade them or put them back on, put a couple of them back on eBay. I don't necessarily need all 3. But having one to add to my set is pretty nifty. So, all right. And then also in here, I believe that's it. It's just those 3, yeah, 3 Emma Frosts and the maps. So the maps. So it looks like multiple maps, copies of the same map. But let's take, well, we won't take a look at that. That's all right. It's really nice. This is the Krakoan Garden outdoor maps. So that looks like I got 4 copies of that. 4 copies of the maps, or 5, and 3 Emma Frost. So pretty neat for that. We'll put those aside. All right, and let's get into this brick. All right. So this War of the Realms, I did have the comic series, and I did read that. That was pretty cool. Um, the uh, the dark elf bad guy that was going around killing everybody, and there was just a whole big, war. So, all right, um, we'll stack these up over out of the way. I don't have some as much room as I usually have here in this space. We'll go ahead and get started with our first box. Sorry, of this brick. Okay. Oh, there's some pretty neat ones there. Like, all right. America. We've got a Scourge, or Executioner, and Spider-Man with armor and a shield. Hey, there's a Thanos. Always got to have a nice Thanos. And Shang-Chi, I guess. Yeah, Shang-Chi. So, all right. We save these because when we put the set together, we put them in here. So we'll set those off to the side. All right. So let's take a look and see what our got a super rare out of our first pack, which is awesome. That's always cool. All right. We got 3 commons, an uncommon, and a super rare. Nice. So our commons, we got Captain America, iconic uh, sculpt there with him holding up his shield. Look at my shield. All right, so he's number 2. So we can put him in the first sleeve as number 2. Right there. Let's look on the side. Cap, common cap, has Avengers, Invaders, Shield, Past, and Soldier. Steve Rogers, he's the best Captain America. If you don't believe that, leave some comments, please. First into battle, he's got charge, and then into sidestep, energy shield deflection, of course, with his shield, toughness, leadership, close combat expert. He's got both Avengers and shield team ability, which is awesome. And pretty decent dial for 60 points. He's got 10 movement down to 9 and 8, 11 attack, 10 and 9, no special attack necessarily, but he's got the 18 defense on the first click, which is really nice. So pretty good. All right. Let's take a look at our Executioner, who's also a common in this set, but definitely a cool looking sculpt. And he's number 5, so he can go 5th down in our sleeves for the set. Okay. And Executioner is, of course, an Asgardian, part of the Masters of Evil, Brute, and Warrior. His name is Scourge. So I'll bring you lot to your doom. He's got charge, flurry, sidestep, steel energy, invulnerability, toughness, and impervious. And he's got the Masters of Evil team ability, which is when an adjacent friendly character makes a close attack, modify the target's defense -1 if the target is adjacent to this character. And for 90 points, he's got 9 clicks of damage he can take. He's pretty tough. Definitely a beefy character. Plus having that steel energy halfway down, look, more than halfway down his dial, that's well worth it. All right. So Spider-Man up next. That's an interesting sculpt for Spider-Man, wearing a helmet and having a sword and a shield. That's kind of a new thing for Spidey. What does he have on his shield? Nothing, just a standard shield. It's still pretty cool looking. All right, and Spidey is 16, so we'll save him for the next the next sleeve. Of course, he's got Asgardian, which is interesting. Spider-Man family and scientist. Shield and magic helmet. At least I think it's magic. Energy shield and deflection and toughness, all from that. We got charge, sidestep, quake, incapacitate, super senses, exploit weakness, and outwit, and Spider-Man team ability, which means he can copy any copyable team ability of friendly characters. It's pretty cool. 75 points, and he's got 7 nice clicks of damage he can take. He starts out there with 9 movement, 11 attack, and 18 defense with spider senses, so super senses, which is great. So you can always roll to be missed. All right. Oh, sorry, that was Spider-Man's Quake there taking effect. All right, Shang-Chi and his 10 billion rings, ring around the collar. All right, pretty cool sculpt. Shang-Chi is Agent of Atlas, Avengers, Heroes for Hire, Marvel Knights, and Martial Artist and Spy. He has Flurry, the deadly hands of Kung Fu, Incapacitate, and a unique modifier when Shang-Chi uses it. Until your next turn, hit characters given an action, take a token, modify damage -1. And then he has Charge, Sidestep, Super Senses, Combat Reflexes, and Exploit Weakness, and Close Combat Expert. Plus, he's got the Team Player, Team Ability, which means he can copy any copyable team ability. For 50 points, he's got 6 clicks of damage, so he's a pretty good character, starting out with 10 movement, 11 attack, and 18 defense. And then Thanos. Gotta love a Thanos. This is a cool Thanos holding Mjolnir there, looks like. Definitely got a hammer and a black gauntlet. That's cool. I like that sculpt. Thanos as Eternal, minions of Thanos, Cosmic, and Ruler. An Infinity Mjolnir of my own creation. When Thanos hits, roll a d6. On 1, Mind. After resolutions, Thanos may use Mind Control as free, but only to target a hit character regardless of range or line of fire. 2 is Power. Increase the damage dealt by +1 to each hit target. 3 is Reality. After resolutions, you may generate a hindering, blocking, or water terrain marker in a square adjacent to a hit character. 4 is Soul. After resolutions, heal Thanos 2 clicks. Nice. 5 is Space. After resolutions, you may place a hit character in a square within 5 squares of their current square, so you can relocate them. And 6 is Time. Until the end of your next turn, Thanos can use probability control, and opposing characters can't use probability control. Very nice. Darkness and nothing more. Stop on that click, and he's got Impervious, Regeneration. Thanos can reduce penetrating damage. Wow. Running Shot, Charge, Penetrating Psychic Blast, Impervious, Invulnerability, Close Combat Expert, and he's got Cosmic Energy Team Ability, which is Willpower, and then he has Safeguard, Outwit, so he can't be outwitted. For 150 points, he's pretty powerful. 12 movement, 12 attack, 19 defense on his first click, and 5 damage when he hits. And then when he gets down there to that 4th click, he's got that ability when he hits Close Combat Expert. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, every time he attacks and hits, um, then you roll a d6. So that's pretty cool because he does have multi-targeting up to 3. He's got a range of 6 and 3 targets. So he can do 5 clicks of damage. You can target 3 different characters and do 2 to that, 2 to that, 2 and 1 to that. Divide them up. It's pretty cool. All right, that is a nice first block or first whatever they're called, pack of stuff from our first brick of War of the Realms that I've ever opened. So pretty happy with this so far. I like this set. All right, so next up, looks like we've got another Spider-Man. Looks like a Loki in there, maybe a Moon Knight. That Lady Sif, maybe. And the Enchantress, of course. No Asgardian thing is complete without her around to cheat and manipulate everybody. Her and Loki work together to make everything more difficult. Hey, I got all the characters right. Aren't you proud of me? All right, so we got our first chase of the set, or not chase, first chase of the set. That is Spider-Man. Let's take a look at him first. So very cool sculpt. Let's convoluted Spider-Man. Not quite as twisted up as Todd McFarlane makes him, but he's got the high kick going on there for sure. It's pretty neat. He's got also triple targeting with 6 range, which is awesome. All right, so let's see what makes him so special, right? He is number 62 out of the set. Asgardian, Avengers, Spider-Man family, future, past, and scientist. You thought I was hard to touch before. I could stop time. Super senses. When Spider-Man uses it, increase the result by +1 for each time the attack was re-rolled. Time dilation. So he's like time travel Spider-Man. Very cool. When making an attack roll, Spidey may roll 3 dice instead of 2, and then after any re-rolls or dice replacements, choose 1 die to ignore. When Spider-Man is attacked, you may choose the opposing attacker rolls 3 dice instead of 2, and then after any re-rolls or die replacements, choose 1 die to ignore. Time diamonds. Probability control. Spider-Man and adjacent friendly characters have safeguard opposing probability control. Charge, sidestep, incapacitate, combat reflexes, willpower, probability control, and Spider-Man team ability. Wow, this is almost like Cosmic Power Spidey or something. He's got 10 movement, 11 attack, 18 defense, and 3 damage on his first click. 3 damage all the way down, which is nice. 75 points for 6 clicks of damage. That is a nice Spider-Man. A good addition to any team. All right, next up, we've got a couple commons here. Let's take a look at Loki. So this is Horny Loki, classic old Loki. All right. And he is number 7 in the set, so we can put him in our second sleeve here. Would be 5 on the first one, 6, 7. So he'll be right here. And Loki is, of course, an Asgardian, deity and mystical. He's got illusions and trickery. During force construction, you may add a number 7 Loki at 10 points if you also have a number 7 Loki starting at 50 points on your starting force. For all characters with this trait, 2 to 4 Loki on your force action total +1. 5 or more number 7 Lokis on your force action total +2. That's cool. He's got mystic team ability. He's got stealth, sidestep, super senses, energy shield deflection, probability control, and outwit. Very neat. So you can do it. You can play him at 10 points, and even then, he's got 18 defense with super senses and 9 movement with stealth. Plus, he's got probability control on that click. So that is, and he's got mystic team ability, so it takes damage, and they take a damage right back. That is very cool. A neat sculpt, and plays into his whole concept of being the trickster. Lady Sif, definitely a neat sculpt there. She's a little leany. That's okay. She's dodging something, right? We always say. Number 15 in the set. She has a rally, which every time there's a 1 on friendly attack rolls, you can put a token or a die on her. And then for free, you can remove 1 of her rally die to make a close attack. Wow, nice. If a fight is what you want, she's got charge, sidestep, blades, claws, fangs, then invulnerability, toughness, combat reflexes, leadership, close combat expert, and exploit weakness. And pretty decent set of clicks there. 6 clicks of damage for 55 points. Wow. All right, how about the Enchantress? Enchantress has a nice sculpt too. A flowing cape. Her eyebrows are a little much, but whatever. To each her own, right? She is Asgardian, Masters of Evil and Mystical. Mind Control with her You Will Love Me ability. When the Enchantress uses it after resolutions, give each hit character an Allure token if they don't have one already. When an opposing character with an Allure token attacks the Enchantress, modify their attack and damage -1. Phasing Teleport, Sidestep, Telekinesis, Poison, Energy Shield Deflection, Mastermind, Probability Control, and Outwit. And she's got both Mystic and Masters of Evil team ability for 75 points. Pretty good. And then Moon Knight is our rare, I think, for this set, from this pack. Yes. So Moon Knight has a cool sculpt. Again with the cape. Like that. All right, so Moon Knight um, has Avengers, Defenders, Heroes for Hire, Marvel Knights, Midnight Suns, Detective, Mystical. This there isn't a hit he wouldn't rather take. When Moon Knight takes damage from an opposing character's attack, give him a Vengeance token. At the beginning of your turn, you may remove the Vengeance token. If you do, modify Moon Knight's combat values +1 until your next turn. Nice. Carving a path for Khonshu. He's got Blades, Claws, Fangs, Quake, Steel Energy, and when one or more opposing characters takes damage from Moon Knight's attack, give him a Vengeance token. It's all about vengeance. Running Shot, Charge, Sidestep, Toughness, Combat Reflexes, and Power, and Close Combat Expert. And he's got the Team Player Team abilities you can copy. A very, very powerful click for 70 points. All right, well, we've got to move and get through the rest of these, because I do have somewhere to be here in a little while. So I just thought I would be able to do this quick today, but I should have known HeroClix unboxings always take a little longer than they should. Okay, well, I can always fix the boxes later. All right, we got a Hulk, we got a Black Panther. No duplicates yet, so that's cool. Three packs in and no dupes. It's great. So let's see. I think if we're talking about commons, I'm not going to necessarily read the cards anymore. Rares, I'll read their detail, and then we'll go through the commons and commons pretty quickly, and I'll just show you the cards. So, and I'll put the sets together later. I'll put them in their sleeves and all that stuff. So we'll just set these up here, kind of get them out of the way, put them all in. All right. Okay, so first off, Valkyrie is one of our rares. Very cool sculpt. And she's got a decent card. She has Lone Defender of Asgard. Valkyrie can reduce penetrating damage by non adjacent characters. When she's dealt damage by an adjacent character, reduce damage taken by one in addition to other effects. Nice. Dragon Fang and Gare. She has Blades, Claws, and Fangs, but may use it targeting up to 2 characters and rolls a separate d6 for each hit character. Then Charge, Plasticity, Steel Energy, Invulnerability, Toughness, and Exploit Weakness. 70 points for 7 clicks of damage. So, pretty powerful. It's Dr. Annabelle Riggs. Most of these are commons. So I'll tell you what, I'll show you the cards, and then I'll show you the sculpts. Okay. And her sculpt is right here. Pretty basic. Blade is actually a very cool sculpt. The Daywalker. And he's got Rally on his, with a lot of other goodies there. And 60 points for 6 clicks of damage. Nice. Hulk. That's good. Hulk Smash Hulk there. He's got Stand Firm, Remain Strong, and Vulnerability. Friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Avengers keyword can use Toughness. Nice. 70 clicks for 7, or 7 clicks for 70 points. All right, and finally, Black Panther. Nice sculpt. And there's his card. 45 points for 5 clicks. Pretty decent. All right. So I hope this is okay. I'm not reading every card. I do have to get through these, like I said. I have to drive across town. We're doing our Magic Store Championship today, so if you want to participate in that. Lady Thor, if I can get her head out of there. Not Lady Thor, but you know what I mean. A couple duplicates in this one. But that's all right. Makes things go a little faster, right? Looks like we got a duplicate Black Panther and a duplicate Lady Sith. Or Sith. Lady Sith. Lady Sith. So we'll set those aside with their cards. All right. So let's see. We have Lady Sif, Black Panther. Set them over here. We've got Thor. Thor has a cool sculpt. This is regular Thor, not Lady Thor. Very nice. And he's got a pretty powerful. He's got shifting focus, Son of Asgard. For free, if Thor began your turn on the map, replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. Wow, very neat. 75 points for 7 clicks of damage. Nice. All right. How about Vision? And we have the clear vision as opposed to, tunnel vision or clouded vision or blurry vision. Double vision. Avengers and Robot, he's got vision, shifting focus vision. If vision began your turn on the map, replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. Nice. Density shift, he's got phasing and teleport. When vision uses it after resolutions, you may give an action token to an opposing character vision move through. Wow, nice. And then 65 points for 6 clicks of damage. Okay, and Mary Jane is our rare from this pack, and she has pigtails and a hammer. So, Asgardian Mary Jane, I guess it's heavy, and she's pretty powerful. My kind of allies, when establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the Asgardian or deity keyword gain the Spider-Man family keyword. Nice. Can call in help from the Spider-Verse. When Mary Jane hits an opposing character, if no character has been placed this turn, after resolutions, you may roll a d6. 3 through 6, place another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword adjacent. And then pinned by the hammer. When Mary Jane hits with a range attack, choose a hit target. Until the next turn, that character has immobile and modifies attack and defense -1. Some pretty nice abilities. Spider-Man team ability. And play her at 60 or 40. At 60, she's got 9 movement, 11 attack, 18 defense, and 3 damage. Pretty powerful. It's probably one of the best Mary Janes in the sets. Very cool. All right, let's go next. I hope for no duplicates as we're moving through these, but I know we're going to hit some. I just hope that we get some good cards or get good characters out of here. So it looks like the Wrecker. There's Angela, I think. Enchantress, Loki, and we'll take Scarlet Witch out of here. Okay. So Enchantress and Loki dupes. Set them over here with Lady Sif and Black Panther duplicates. Okay. Loki and Enchantress. So Scarlet Witch, cool sculpt, similar to Enchantress actually. Actually, same sculpt, just different colors and better eyebrows. All right. There's her card. Says what I must do. I can't do on my own. Phasing and teleport, and she can carry 3 people, but only to carry characters that share a keyword with her. Nice. 30 points for 4 clicks of damage. Not a huge character, but decent enough, especially for phasing and teleport. Angela, her face paint job's a little weird looking. Okay, but that's okay. She's kind of a weird character. All right. Sister of Thor, as we know now. Guardian's team ability. 50 points for 6 clicks of damage. So, and finally the Wrecker. Wrecker. Good, good sculpt. He has pound you into the pavement. When Wrecker hits with a close attack after resolutions, you may generate a debris marker in a hit target square. Unique modifier: opposing characters occupying or adjacent to one or more debris makes markers modify attack -1. And all that power, Masters of Evil, 70 points for 7 clicks. All right. Okay, so I went ahead and just did a quick break to open everything up. That way we can get right into it. Scourge. All right, so let's see what we got. Hercules. Curse, not Scourge, sorry. I keep thinking Scourge, but it's Curse. There's Hawkeye. Girl Hawkeye. Cool. Card. 50 points. 5 solid clicks. Here's Nova. Looks like Richard Rider Nova, which is cool. Yep. He's got the Human Rocket. Charge and running shot. When Nova uses charge, if he has no action tokens, don't have speed. Nice. Tons of abilities on his dial. Police, Guardians, both of those. 70 clicks, or 70 points for 7 clicks. 6 clicks, sorry. He's powerful. 10 movement, 11 attack, 18 defense. Good click there. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. And we'll just quickly show his card. Guardian's team ability, 10 or 65 points. For 100 or 65, sorry. For 100 points, he gets 9 clicks of damage. He's pretty powerful. Really, he's decent. Valkyrie here. Sword's a little bent. She's got Annabelle for free. If Valkyrie began your turn on the map, replace her with 24 Dr. Annabelle Riggs on the same click number. And there's her 50 points for 5 clicks of damage. And finally, Curse. One of the best sculpts I've seen out of this set so far. Very cool looking. Love that. Armor. Awesome. All right. Curse is Asgardian, armor, brute, monster, mystical, and warrior. Bloodthirst, charge, sidestep, giant reach 2, and then he's got invulnerability. Curse takes a maximum of 1 damage from range attacks or attacks from equipped characters, protected from outwit. Flurry, steel energy, invulnerability, outwit, close combat expert, and 6 clicks of damage for 60 points. So he's pretty cool. I might play with him. All right. Next up. Oh, hey, that's pretty. So there's the Spidey again. Here's Donald Blake, the Destroyer. Very nice. Nebula, and then Thor again. So we'll put Thor over here with their other dupes. Nebula has a great sculpt. Looks just like Kieran Gillen, right? Kieran Gillen. Destroyer is awesome. Missing an arm there with the flames coming out of it. Very cool. Looks just like the one from the movie. It's awesome. And there's Dr. Donald Blake with a beard face. Like complete and total beard face. Awesome. So let's take a quick look at their cards and then move on. I'm going to kill myself for time here if I'm not careful. Destroyer is our super rare from this pack. Pretty nice. And he's got Guardian's team ability, which is amazing. 150 points, 8 clicks of damage, but he's powerful. 19 and 12 damage. Yeah, he's worth playing for sure. Donald Blake. And 90 points for 7 clicks. And still pretty powerful. 11 attack, 18 defense with Impervious. Jeez. Spidey we saw, Thor we saw before, and Nebula. There's her card. For free, you can heal her one click. 50 points. Nice. All right, three left. I'll tell you what, just for the sake of time here, I'm going to just pull them all out. Pull out all the stops. All right? Here we go. All right, we got a few dupes, but not too many. There's the regular Vision we didn't have yet. It's another Spider-Man, Nebula, Thor, and there's Crusader. I don't even know who that is, but I'll learn, right? Um, Groot, and this one, and somebody else. Sorry, I hate to rush these because they are so much fun to open, but in this case, I hurt myself because I did um, try to do too much here in the time that I had. So yeah, but here's our regular. Let's see what we have. We have Black Knight in this pack. Um, Kid Loki, Black Widow. There we have Thunderstrike, Groot, and those are duplicates. And then finally, we have Crusader, Spider-Man, and Vision, regular Vision. So, all right. Well, let's take a look at the cards real quick. Regular Vision. He's got that shifting focus again. Come in like a wrecking ball. He's given a move action. After resolutions, you may deal an adjacent opposing character 1 damage. And that's his dial. Very nice. And he's just like the clear version, only colored with the classic green and yellow. Okay. Our Spider-Man. Now this is looks like this is Miles Morales Spider-Man. So that's cool. Decent dial. Super senses. Friendly characters that are adjacent and have the Avengers keyword can use super senses. And 60 points for 6 clicks of damage. All right, here is Crusader. Looks like another super rare. Very cool. Captain America, Shield, and Mjolnir. Sarah Rogers. So it must be another someone from like an alternate world. I don't know for sure. Mjolnir and Dad's Shield. Oh, it's supposed to be from the future, I guess. Battle World. Oh, one of the Battle World characters. Okay, whatever. It's pretty cool. Got some neat abilities there, really, and awesome clicks. 10 clicks of damage for 125 points. Worth it to play her. There's Groot, grown up Groot. I am Groot. Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. Groot is Groot. 55 points, 6 clicks of damage. Thunderstrike. It turned out to be, what, a clone of Thor or something? I don't remember what the whole thing was with him. Um, Penetrating Psychic Blast and Quake. Guardians team ability, 75 points for 7 clicks. All right, how about Black Widow? Haven't seen her yet this set. Very cool. And a nice card. Wait for the perfect opportunity. She's got stealth, and friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Avengers keyword can use stealth. It's like Batman. That's pretty cool. And 50 points for 5 clicks of damage. All right, how about Kid Loki? Little Kid Loki. Nice sculpt. And we save the galaxy. If Kid Loki's adjacent to a friendly 053A, the destroyer, give that the destroyer a move action as free. After resolutions, the destroyer may make an attack. Wow, that's cool. And all that stuff on that little tiny dial. Pretty awesome. Finally, last one of the set of the packs, Black Knight, Dane Whitman. Very cool. Nice card. Photon Sword, Blades Claws Fangs. When Black Knight uses it, after resolutions, give the hit characters an action token. And then Avalon, Toughness, for free. Choose one to use the next turn. Combat Reflexes or Energy Shield Deflection. Avengers Team Ability, 75 points for 7 clicks of damage. All right, sorry for the rush, but definitely some cool stuff here. The Thanos, the Chase Spider-Man was very cool. Really like that. That was a neat sculpt, and just some great stuff. So this is a fun set. Let me know what you think. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments. Let me know what other set you might want to see unboxed from HeroClix in the future. All right. Thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day.